Hello, Rob from Rob's Traditional Creations here again with part 2 on our kerosene lantern. As you can see, I've got it all cleaned up. I oiled it with some boiled linseed oil just to protect it a little more. It is still a little rustic. I used sandpaper, steel wool, a little bit of vinegar that I poured into the tank here, and I just put in a couple of small little chains I had laying around and just swirled that around inside the tank to clean the tank. Today I went out and I bought a gallon of kerosene from Walmart, and we're ready to see if this will work. I have sort of a shortened wick here that I'm going to try out today. I read online that they burn a little better if you round off the corners, so we're just going to round off the corners here and give it that sort of look. It'll make the flame like that. I've never lit one of these before, and I don't know what it's going to look like. I know when my father used to use these, it would turn the glass very black with soot, so we're going to hope that that doesn't happen, and I'll show you how to put this back together. So we have our wick here. I did cut this down to 3/4 inch, and that just fits in. Make sure your wick's down in your tank like so, and you just twist it into the compartment. There's some slots that this wire fits into here and on the other side. You push it down and slide it over. To get your globe in, you just lift up on your top here, slide in your glass into the holders, and there you go. This would be in the working position here. And then to light it, you just lift it, lock it, and light underneath here. And that's where the wick will be exposed. So first step first, though, we're going to fill this tank with kerosene and see if it works. This will be the first time that I'm lighting it. I also have a longer wick. It looked a little dry rotted. It was a 1-inch wick, but I cut it down up top here. If this one's not long enough, we will have to switch out, but bear with me. Yeah, it looks to be about 3/4 full. Hopefully the wick is soaking up the kerosene. I'm going to just put it down a little bit to make sure that it's in, and then just wipe down my funnel and a little bit of spillage I have so that we don't start the place on fire. Get the lid back on. And now for the one thing that I forgot. I just need to get some matches here. Bear with me 1 second. Matches in here someplace. There. And let's see what we have here. So I'm going to open this up. And I'm just going to expose the wick a little bit. And we'll cross our fingers and hope that this works. Oh, we got a flame. And it looks like it's burning pretty good. I didn't turn it up. I don't see any black soot. But you can see the flame rounded. I'll turn the lights off in a minute here and let's see what kind of... From what I read and saw, that these burn pretty good the warmer they get. I guess it creates a draft. These are hollow here, and there's a little airspace around the tank. So the hotter they get, the better off they burn. I don't see any black soot coming off of this, so we're staying pretty clean on our glass here. Let me shut some of these lights off and we'll see what this is throwing. Okay, not too bad. I got a light behind me I could shut off too if I run upstairs. But let's see if we go up a little higher. I do smell a little bit of kerosene, but again, I'm not burning any black soot, and that's a pretty good high flame. So I will call that success. It looks like this thing's burning pretty good, and it looks like it's going to work well for what I wanted, which is just a little bit of light. There we go. That's a little, the other light off. I still got the sunshine coming through the window behind me, but we've got a nice clean flame. We've got a nice shape to it, and it's throwing a lot of light, and it looks to be burning whiter than when we first lit it. So I would assume that these are starting to heat up now. I can feel a little warmth in them, and it's only going to get better from there. The glass is clear, which was my big worry. I don't have a whole bunch of soot or anything coming out. This kerosene that I bought is a clean kerosene, which means that it's made so that you don't have a lot of fumes. So when you burn a kerosene heater in the house, you're not going to get that ugly kerosene smell in there. So once again, this is finishing up on our project here of refurbishing an old kerosene lamp, and I can say I'm happy with the results here. So remember, get out there and do something, and have a nice day.